Hi there, buddy, and welcome. I've heard that this week has been a very rough week for you, and maybe even longer than a week. Maybe you have lost someone who is dear to you, a friend, family member, an animal. Well, actually, animals are more friends as well. Or maybe life has just been striking at you. Maybe you've gotten sick. Maybe something at work happened, and I'm very sorry to hear all about that. But when is the last time that you actually have done this? Breathe. Because sometimes, guys, it's important to take a step back and think about yourself. Sometimes, when life is a little bit too hard, something has happened, and you feel a little bit drawn back, it is important to just take care of yourself. Try to rebuild yourself. Do things that matter for yourself. Do things that make you happy. Play games, read a book, take a nice walk outside, be with your family, do stuff that you enjoy, and it's very important. Or maybe you're just feeling very down, you're having depressive thoughts, you're having bad thoughts, and you think maybe there is nobody that is there for me. Maybe nobody wants to talk to me right now, or maybe I'm just not worth it. Know that you are worth it. You are important. It's always, always important to know. I said important a couple of times here, that you are worth it. People love you. And maybe at this time or at this point of your life, you don't talk a lot to peeps, or maybe you're protecting yourself from people that have hurt you in the past before. But it is important to talk to people that you think that you can trust at least a little bit. Or maybe you just have some people that you fully 100% trust and talk with them about how you feel. It's so important so people can help you because sometimes you can do things alone. Sometimes you need some help from your friend, your girlfriend, mom, dad, family. Even sometimes your dog or cat can give you the comfort that you might need. And if you, again, have one of these bad thoughts, you're never alone. I made this video just so that you know if you ever have the urge to talk about, you can even comment right now here on this video about how you feel, about the struggles that you had recently in life. And I will read every single comment and response to every single one of them. Share your story with others and don't eat yourself up. Because at some point, you're going to eat a little bit too much and then might be at some point of no return. Know that you're loved. Know that people care, really. And if you just have had a bad day that you're like, today at work, it sucked so bad. I hate my colleagues. I hate my boss. I hate my work. Work is actually something that we all have to do in life, sadly enough, but it's true. Know that you should take at least care of some other things after work. For example, if you have too much stress from work and you have to come home and you have to do chores, you have to make food, you have to put the kids to bed, you have to do other kind of stuff. Make sure that you have for yourself at least 1 hour a day of free time that you can relax. After the kids are to bed, or maybe you don't have children, when you get home, just take some time for yourself and see that you can do something. Breathe. Have some space for yourself or for together with you and your wife or with you and your boyfriend or with you and your they, them. I'm not very good at these pronouns thingies, but I'm doing my best for everybody. But it's important to not let yourself get down. I recently am now past 2 years with hyperventilation. The thing is that it comes and it goes at some places when it's crowded, it comes up, or when you're thinking, I hope this is not going to become a bad day, it happens. Your body is just like, yeah, it's going to happen. And though those days are terrible. They really are. You don't feel good. You have the feeling that you can't breathe. If you have that feeling, please do and practice breathing exercises. If you have hyperventilation due to stress, breathe through your stomach. A lot of people have been recently breathing through their lungs itself. And I mean, yeah, lungs are for breathing. But sometimes people, if you breathe in and you breathe out, you're breathing through your stomach. Your stomach goes up, your stomach goes down. If your stomach does not go up and down, you're breathing the wrong way, and that can cause as well hyperventilation. And you don't want that, because at some point you're going to feel like you're having some kind of heart attack, and then it's not fun, not fun. But if you have a lot of stress, if you are struggling with something, talk about it, please. Take care of yourself, take time for yourself. Do things you like. And even though you have a lot of stuff going on in your mind, you gotta go to the store, you gotta make food, you gotta still like clean the kids' clothes in the washer today because they need like sports clothing for tomorrow, or 1 million things that can go into your head. I still have to feed the animals and all that kind of stuff. One step at a time. Breathe. Just take things one step at a time. Okay. Finished with work. I'm going home. Take 5 minutes for myself when I get home. Sit down. Have a cup of coffee. Watch some TV, maybe 30 minutes. Okay, that's done. Time to do the very first chore. What can also help for yourself is, for example, if you're a gamer like me, and you come home and you're like, okay, I have these 10 chores that I have to do, for example, today. You put up a list with things that you still have to do, things that necessarily need to be done today, things that can wait a little bit longer. And whenever you do one of those things, you can give yourself a little bit of EXP, experience points. And once you have reached enough experience points, you're a level up. And at that point, when you're a level up, you can allow yourself to buy a little present. And to be honest, then at some point it is less of a chore, because you do these kind of things for yourself to give yourself a little treat. And it doesn't necessarily need to be something expensive. No, a treat can be, I'm just going to go and play a game 2 hours tomorrow or the day after. And it's going to be a little bit of me time. That can be legit one of the things that you can work towards to, and just say that to your other half, or maybe you don't have another half and you're just single, strong person going on. I mean, do and set for yourself some goals that can make life a little bit easier. But don't eat yourself up. Really. You're loved. And people care about you. And you're never, ever alone. Thank you everybody for watching this video. I maybe have repeated myself a couple of times in here, but I'm trying to do, well, more mental health videos for you all, trying to help you all with not feeling alone for those who are struggling. And yeah, I appreciate each and one of you. And if you ever want to share something, you can always comment down below or message me on Instagram and tell your story there if you kind of want to keep it like between two of us. I'm not a psychologist, but I want to hear you all. And I want to let you know that you're not alone. And don't forget to breathe.